Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News, video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Check it out.
Guys, it's the easiest promo I have. It is Rocket Money. Once again, keeping you up to date on your finances as I've got 9 reoccurring charges coming up for a few $100s. There I can see my Xbox Game Pass, some Uber charges, Microsoft 365, and I get notifications anytime these charges go up.
Yeah, everything is going up right now, all of my subscriptions, so it's really nice to know because some things are not quite worth it like they used to be, and so when I get these messages, I can do something about it.
Yeah, get yourself organized and set yourself a little budget.
That's one of my favorite features, setting yourself a budget. Watch your money grow. We love the app. It keeps us organized. We want to save you money, guys. So check it out at rocketmoney.com/angryjoeshow. It's free to download, so there's no reason not to try it. If you do like it, there are some premium features, or just stay at the free. It is one of the best apps that I use every day. Saves you money, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Check it out.
Guys, check out Rocket Money. You're on your phones all day, every day. You might as well get good information, like where your money is going.
Easiest sponsor ever, guys. Saves you money. Alex, what the heck else has been going on in gaming news?
Yeah, there's a government agency called the FTC, and no one knows what it stands for. It could be fuck those clowns.
FTC.
I like that.
But they were going after Microsoft because they were challenging again their acquisition of Activision Blizzard, the $68.7 billion one that we talked about forever.
Oh.
And they were constantly going after it. And it's like, hey, I don't think you understand how this works. They've got a lot of money, and so they get to do whatever they want because that's the world that we live in.
Yes.
And so their appeal was thrown out.
Yeah.
So the court agrees with previous findings that the FTC failed to make sufficient evidentiary in its antitrust claims. Just ignore the fact that Microsoft fired all of those people when they said they weren't going to. Remember, they said, hey, no, we're not going to let anyone go. Don't worry about that. And then they fired like 2,000 people. So don't worry about that, though, because that's nothing because employees don't matter or something.
Yeah.
The FTC has also delayed enforcing the click-to-cancel rule that I thought was going to be really cool. You know how sometimes you sign up for something and then they're like, hey, you can only cancel this service if you call us on Tuesday. And the Tuesday, the date needs to be even, and it has to be at 4:37 and 7 seconds. And if our phone is busy, you can't cancel, and then you have to send a homing pigeon to our office.
Yeah.
And so they were going to get rid of that. And so it's not being enforced. And we thought it was going to be a great thing for us consumers because that shit is bullshit.
It is.
You have to talk to some chat bot on the side, and then they don't want, and they're like, no, you have to call back tomorrow, and then they're closed tomorrow.
I fucking hate that.
So the negative option rules is a regulation passed under the previous administration that is designed to crack down on companies using predatory tactics to try to prevent people from canceling their subscriptions. And it went into effect on May 14th, but the FTC voted to delay it until July of this year, and they're going to continue to look at it and see if they're just going to enforce it at all. Or cancel it.
They need to enforce it.
Yeah, consumers don't get to do very much but lick boots in this country, and that's not on the whole boot-licking side. So we probably may not get this protection, but we'll see. We've got until July 14th to see whether they're going to start enforcing it. So
Protection from companies? We don't need that.
paid protection.
Yeah.
What about paid protection?
No, we don't need that. We don't need nothing. No, we don't need paper. Yeah, sure, we could buy paid protection.
Yeah.
And the paid protection costs more than the original product.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
you can do that.
Yeah.
Because we're protecting corporations instead of people now.
Well, no, that's not. See, that's a fallacy, Joe.
What?
There is a ruling in the United States that
that's
claims
right.
that corporations are people. It's called
Yeah,
citizens
you're
united.
right.
So that's your fault for not knowing.
That's my fault. I'm being prejudiced against people now.
They're people.
They're people.
They're people. New GTA trailer shatters viewing records according to Rockstar. 475 million views, which is fucking crazy.
We shattered a record, too.
That's $500 million.
2-minute trailer. We made it to 48 minutes.
Yeah, boy. That's what happens. You get 3 people talking about fucking something they're really passionate about.
We did.
Plus, we also went to the website, Joe, and we went through every fucking region
Everything.
and
If
every
you haven't
fucking
seen it. Check it out.
Check it out, God damn it. You think that's impressive? Watch when I took a fucking Superman trailer and it was 2 minutes and I went to 48. And that was without you guys, and that was without a website that'll show you 17 elements. That's the real
the
impression.
Were you just like listing off his powers? Is that why it took so long?
I
Expect a
don't
review.
even remember.
The
It
Superman
was a
movie
fever
review
dream.
is gonna be 3 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Well, I'll do one review with you guys and one review without you guys because I don't need you guys to talk about
stomping
Superman.
through a park
And I will
outside, mad.
fucking choke out Alex because I'm sure he's gonna try to shit on Superman the whole fucking time.
Hey, if it's good, I said Man of Steel. I enjoyed. So it's like I
I
decent-
enjoyed Man of Steel too. 9 out of fucking 10. One of the best Elseworlds stories of Superman.
Yeah.
And I love the sci-fi shit at the beginning. What would you give Man of Steel?
I think when we did the video, I gave it an 8 because
Yeah, I think
I
it was
don't
an 8.
I
What'd
agree
you
with
give-
you, but I
Henry
don't
10.
like the Elseworld shit. So like that's why I lost.
I
it.
like the Elseworld stuff.
You gave it what?
I said Henry 10.
10 out of 10 because of the. You remember when his muscle? He came around the corner and he had his muscles out, and Joe was like, "Huh."
Okay.
That's the only scene he remembers from the film.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Moving on.
But yeah, so it did super well. The GTA 6 trailer in 2023 got 93 million views in the same period of time. The game got delayed, so this is a little bit of revenue for them, I guess, because they're monetizing that shit on
Yeah.
YouTube, and so
Yeah, that's good.
it's big news.
That
for
ain't
them.
nothing compared to what they're going to get when the game comes out.
Yeah, billions. All right, Expedition 33 soundtrack is topping Billboard's classical album chart
Yes.
with 18
Whoa.
million streams since launch. I'm
Nice.
contributing because
Yes.
there's some of the
Same.
songs that are on my gym mix.
I
now.
haven't done the stream, but I will join today.
Yeah, there is a ton of songs on there. One, I think you should play the game anyway. Smaller dev. One, it makes Ubisoft look bad, and I love doing that.
Yeah.
It's on Game Pass. It's a great service as
Why
far
does it
as
make Ubisoft look bad?
because a lot of these are ex-Ubisoft people that wanted
Okay.
to make the game, and Ubisoft's like, no.
Oh, fuck that.
And I'm gonna be honest, this one fucking won me over because when I first saw it, I'm like, I don't want to play this.
Yeah,
it's
we
not
looked
for
at
me.
it.
I played
We
it.
were like, man.
Awesome.
Love it.
Super
Fucking
awesome.
loving
Roses
it.
award.
There's 154 songs in the game running at 8 hours and 9 minutes worth of music.
Yeah.
Almost all of them are awesome. They found this dude on SoundCloud, which means that there's at least one person on SoundCloud with any amount
Oh,
of
check
talent.
it out. Is I'm on
'Cause-
SoundCloud. No, I'm good.
No,
I'm good,
'cause
man.
everything on SoundCloud except this dude they found is awful. And but good for them.
That is
because-
not true.
Okay, fine. There's 2 people.
Okay.
There's 2.
I'll give you that one.
There's 2. And if you have stuff on SoundCloud, I'm talking about you. You're the other person with talent, so don't get mad at me.
Yeah, we love you too.
We love you.
But that's amazing that
Put
they
your
found
link of
him
your
on
SoundCloud in the comments below, and OJ will definitely listen to it. Well, we'll do that. Actually, I do miss the days where people would hand me mixtapes, like burn CDs.
I
or
don't
mixtapes.
miss those fucking days because when I would have that happen to me, the motherfucker was aggressive as shit.
They'd ask for money or something.
Yeah,
because they didn't
no,
originally
fuck
ask
that.
for money.
Get
so
the fuck out of here.
They would be walking through a swap meet. He's like, "Hey man, you want to check out my mixtape?" And then it's like, "Hey, we got an hour and a half drive. Let's listen to this crazy person's music." And it was like so laughably bad that we would
The
just like
old days.
Yeah, and
the olden days.
but now they're like,
Yeah,
"Hey, you
I
took my
loved it.
mixtape. Why don't you give me $5?" It's like, here's your trash bag. You throw this away. Yeah.
you about to get shot.
Starfield's community patch modders are asking for some help, guys. So they're growing disenchanted with the sci-fi RPG. Volunteers are leaving, and they're not getting replaced.
Game's still so boring.
Yeah.
They don't even want to like. No,
They didn't-
We
guys.
We can't fix this game.
No. That ain't it. They're not leaving. They literally fell asleep at their desk trying to work on
Yeah,
it.
they're dead from boredom.
Not dead. They're just asleep.
Damn.
Somebody's got to go wake them up.
If no one comes forward, we may have to retire the project, they say. Now, a couple of these people are leaving. They're like, hey, I got a dog, and I don't have time for this. But other people are straight up saying, I don't want to do this anymore. And
That's bad.
Bethesda modders are ravenous, right? Like, we are getting incredible stuff coming. We're getting Skyblivion. I mean, I've
They're
done
probably all playing the Oblivion remaster.
remastered or looking
They're
forward to
doing mods on that one already.
or doing other
Yeah.
stuff, or looking at, like, people are looking at Morrowind now. Like, how can we completely redo this from the ground up? So there's better things to mine than Starfield, because that game is boring as shit.
It is.
And then
Big disappointment.
yeah, that's just they don't have the time or the motivation to curate the patch anymore. And then it's like the paid modding situation sucks, and the lack of replayability because the game is not. I mean, you can replay it. I don't know why you would want to.
It's so empty and boring, and you don't care about anyone.
Yeah, and so they're opening up the floor to anyone wishing to take over leading
Anyone?
the project. It's like,
Could be you. You
Anyone?
too can be bored.
do you have too much time? Do you have no standards whatsoever?
Yes.
Come check out Starfield's modding thing. They will love to have someone with bad taste take over.
Anyone?
Please clap.
It's like everyone just has big boobies.
That patch, or that's like the first mod that always comes up on there. So, yeah. So they've done a fair amount of work. They said, but if no one comes forward, we're going to retire the product.
I still don't want to play it. No.
Yeah.
I'm honestly done with that game.
Yeah, I don't want. If they remaster it, they'd have to completely redo.
Don't stop it.
Sorry, I didn't.
No.
They're going to remaster.
No,
it.
they're not.
You know they're going.
No, they're not.
If this one just made it like quite a bit of money back, right? Oh, it's the Skyrim one.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but they're not going to remaster that one.
you have to completely rewrite the whole game, like the whole game.
It's a lot of work.
So
That wouldn't be a remaster. That would be a remake.
all right. So there are rumors here, but there's a little more. So we normally don't cover like crazy rumors because it's like we like to see a little bit of information before we get in there. But we were seeing some posts and some people within Hollywood are saying that A24 may be making or in the process, the exploratory process of making an Elden Ring movie.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I would love to see it. We're just speculating. I would love to see it. Why? Because Alex Garland has some history with it.
Yeah, he says he plays Elden Ring all the time. He's playing a new game 6, so he's not quite a new game 7, but he's almost there. That guy loves the game.
And then somebody on the internet picked that up and said, "Oh, they're making a movie."
Yeah, and so
That's what I think. I don't think it's a legit story. They're saying A24
They
is
need
making
a
it
big
too.
budget.
That actually, would be interesting to me. They are getting into more big budget blockbusters. They want to, they say.
This has got to be like up there.
Yeah, probably. More. It would be the most expensive one that they've done. I would love to see it, and I think there's significant fan interest. I think it would do well. However, I don't think it's real.
I don't know
right
how
now.
you can fit the story into like a 90-minute, 120-minute, and then have like fight scenes. And it's like, I don't know how you're going to do it. Okay, so the reason that I decided to even bring it up, and so people have reached out to A24, and rather than say no, they're like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't comment this at the moment.
That's what they all do, though.
Yeah, Bandai Namco said this is a fun thing to land up a PAX flight and then won't like confirm nor deny.
But for a game that's so esoteric like that, I feel like it's disappointment waiting to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
The story is the story all that good?
It's really cool if you watch a bunch of YouTube video. You have to read absolutely everything in the game, piece everything together, or watch like a 9-hour YouTube video explaining the lore to you.
Yeah,
and it's like I don't know how you're
and
gonna...
none of that happens in the
How
game.
many times will he die? If he doesn't die at all, I won't believe it.
Well, you have to die immediately. That's the whole thing, right?
So they'll turn it into, if Sony gets a hold of it, they'll turn it into a horror movie where you die over and over, and you die to different horror monsters, and they'll put all the bosses in the game as little horror monsters with
so bad I didn't even
costumes
finish the
running
goddamn
through a
movie.
hallway coming at you. So that's the Elden Ring movie.
So,
And they're teenagers. They'll switch the player to teenagers.
I don't think I want this. I mean, I do because I love Elden Ring.
That difficulty is so high.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
think
I
want
actually think it's higher difficulty than Warhammer 40,000. It's higher difficulty
this.
than Warhammer.
It's 100% because Warhammer 40,000 is so easy to get into certain little slices of it, and they're like really interesting sub stories. Elden Ring, you can't just
There's no
do one
slice that you can come. You have to get at it.
Yeah.
You have to get the girth in there, and I just don't think.
Earthquake.
Hey, look, my strength Unga Bunga character always Girthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Giant Crusher, front flip Giant Crusher beats everything. You can even beat the game.
This
OJ.
is his builds. His builds.
Yeah, his builds
are good.
It's like, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can do it. I believe in you. You just have to stop giving up. You think if you die all that times you would get better at the game, Joe?
Yeah, you would think.
That'll be in the movie, and then the kid, the smart nerd kid, will pull out his laptop, be like, "Here are my builds," and then it'll turn Freddy Krueger Dream Warrior style, and then they'll all do different builds, and then
I
they'll
wasn't a big
face.
fan of that one. Was not a big fan of that one.
They'll face all the bosses.
That or there's a fake.
I was a fan of that one, Joe. I liked it when he was getting silly. I'm like, fuck it, let's go full on silly.
full nuttiness. The Jack Black version of Elden Ring, people have wrote fake stories.
Skip it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah, and so.
Sesh. Chicken, lava chicken.
There are, lava worms and stuff. Like he could do all the stuff.
Hot lava worms.
It'd make $1 billion because Jack Black's in it.
In the Elden tree. Damn. Golden Elden tree.
All right, that's what I got. Do you have any?
Yeah, let's see. Speaking of media, movies, Black Mirror's interactive episode Bandersnatch is being removed from Netflix today, May the 12th. There was a petition to get it to stop because it is quite innovative. And if you still have time, rush. I don't know if they've already pulled it down. They might have already pulled it down. Go watch it. I hadn't watched it until I saw this story around Friday or Saturday, and I watched it. It was awesome. It's a horror, too. Sure, there's some paths that you can choose where it's like, oh, that's not all that great, but if you keep going and do some other paths, holy shit, this thing gets crazy.
It's a choose-your-own-adventure book, and those are awesome. You put a little sticky note in the place where it tells you to do the thing, and then you read through the thing and go, oh, I don't like that one. You go back to the other one and do these other things.
And it is, and why haven't you not heard of it? It was released in 2018, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was COVID release.
That was 2018, not 2020. It is a part of a broader initiative at Netflix when they were wanting to do a lot more interactive game-like experience with other branching narrative titles. They had Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Kimmy versus the Reverend. Huh?
I saw that one.
You did?
I like that
Did you
show.
do the
I did.
All right. Apparently, it's really funny. I
like
other
that
people
show.
said
I
it.
watched some of the show, yeah. I didn't
So
do
you
the
did
internet.
that one. Well, that one's going to be removed too. So fuck
I
you.
already did it.
Fuck me. Yeah, I did it too. Apparently, there was one that was already removed before this one, a Minecraft movie. So a Minecraft movie before the Minecraft movie was called Minecraft Story Mode. And it was a Telltale game that was adapted to use Netflix's interactive streaming tech. Though, basically, the reason why they're getting rid of all this, people are speculating because it takes up server space and all those branching paths. There needs to be a controller for that. And so I think they're just getting rid of all the interactive movies and they're shifting towards the video game, offering traditional gaming services into its subscription with downloadable mobile games such as Monument Valley and The Golden Idol. And it sucks because when I went to go watch Bandersnatch, I was like, that is really cool. And for anybody who hasn't done it yet, it's going to be shitty. Now, there are some preservations. People can maybe rip it and download it and show you all the different variations. And you can go on YouTube. If by the time this video goes up and if it's off, if you really want to see it on YouTube, go on YouTube and watch it. I think the best ending is when you enter PAC into the locker. So look up, I think, the pack ending to Bandersnatch, if I have that right. There's so many endings, so I might be getting it wrong. But just look them all up if it's in. But it sucks because I like that kind of, it's like a video game-like thing. I remember I did a cartoon one a long time ago, and I messed around with it. I didn't even finish it. So I guess Netflix is saying, yeah, these didn't really fire off as well as we thought, and we would just rather go full-on gaming than continuing to support interactive movies, multiple choice, choose your own adventures.
I mean, they don't, because if people aren't watching it, they got to go because you got to make room for Madam Web and
it just sucks because
Red Notice.
What I would like to see is
Electric State?
If Netflix would say, okay, we'll preserve it and we'll put it on a DVD for those people that want it, and you can use your DVD and
Where am I going to
still
put the
get
DVD?
It would be a Blu-ray.
We're so old. I'm over here thinking DVDs.
It's like, where are we going to put it?
What they would do is they would
Ain't
add
nobody have DVDs.
a new tier Netflix subscription where the interactive stuff would only be available to
Pass.
Netflix super premiums.
Lost media. It sucks when the media is good. Bandersnatch is good, and it's going to become lost media today. As Netflix would say, it served its purpose. Moving on.
But everything on the internet stays on the internet. Life finds a way. Which is why young kids, when you take pictures, they are going to be around forever.
So the lesson from Alex, kids, is do not take pictures.
Don't take pictures.
He doesn't. You shouldn't.
No. Anything else you found?
Ginger ale is so refreshing. Ginger ale gang. I feel like an old person, but ginger ale is an old person thing, but I don't care.
I'm even worse than that. I get
Fucking
the zero.
delicious.
The Diet Canada Dry is so good.
No.
So good.
No. Okay, I don't have anything extra, but I just pulled up one right now. Fallout TV show. Star reveals how long the show could run for. We've always known we were going to take time with the development of the characters. Speaking with Comic-Con Liverpool, let's see, Aaron Moten said that when he signed on to star for the show, he was told what the endpoint would be, and that still hasn't changed. And he says it will be a season 5, season 6 type of endpoint. So we got some idea of what the creators and actors want the Fallout TV show, how long they would like it to last if Amazon would continue giving them money. That's a lot of seasons. As long as they can maintain the quality, Walter Goggins, if Goggins leaves the show in season 3, then I'm far less interested.
Well, I hate Aaron Moten's character. So
they've got to make him better. I think 5 is a nice round number. Babylon 5. He wrote the story. It was satisfying. All 5 seasons, beginning, middle, end. This should be like 5 seasons. Don't over milk it. And you can take some of the Rings of Power money because they are sure to cancel that. There's no fucking way Rings of Power is going longer than season 3. I have a feeling like, Rings of Power wanted 5 seasons, I think. I don't think they're getting season 4 and 5.
Unfortunately, I think Amazon may be looking at, people are slowly turning around on Wheel of Time because they've kind of changed. Apparently, I refuse to watch it because I watched, season 1 is atrocious. But they're like, hey, they're turning some things around in season 3.
That's just what the fans are saying to get people to come back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't need to watch it, and you shouldn't either.
Yeah. All right. Well,
they just finished completely filming this season, right? And so we're probably expecting it next year.
Next year, 2026 is when it's coming. As far as the Fallout game side, there's a rumor that there's a Fallout 3 remaster in the works at Bethesda.
Yeah, they made a shitload of money on Oblivion, and they just hey, we don't know how to make good games anymore at all. Everyone with talent is gone.
Remake.
We will remake the ones
they're turning into Capcom.
Yeah.
And Fallout 5 is rumored to be coming, in the future at some point.
Live service game that
Please don't give them any ideas like that. Stop that. Shut your mouth.
That's what the last Fallout
Shut
game
your
was.
dirty mouth.
It was a filthy live service game.
It's better now.
It's better now.
It's better now after 2 years, however long that's
more than 2 years. Yeah.
2-3 years. No, man. I hate this minimum viable product shit that people are doing, and I want them all to fail. Marathon is a minimum viable product. They're figuring it out as they go along. This is a multi-billion-dollar company, and they're putting out a minimum viable product. Fuck off.
But Skull and Bones, aren't they doing?
Why you gotta bring up Skull and Bones every time we talk about a live service game? You're talking about Skull and Bones. Right? Why don't you go play Skull and Bones?
They're coming out with something new.
Joe, you know what? Just for that, we're playing Skull and Bones.
But they have land combat.
Yep.
Now?
As soon as that land combat update comes out, we're playing Skull and Bones. You did it to yourself, Joe.
Yeah.
You did it to yourself.
I mean, people are clickety-clacking right now talking about No Man's Sky. It came
when
out,
is that coming out?
That's worse than minimal viable product because they lied about everything that was going to be in the fucking game. And then
this fall,
people defend it super hard now because they have fixed it.
Yeah,
and
now,
look, I acknowledge that they fixed it. It's better now.
But
they fucking lied to you.
What are the fall months?
$70
September,
when
October,
you got
November.
it, you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
So by October, me and Joe and Alex, we're gonna drag him in here as well. Are gonna play Skull and Bones again.
Of course,
when they
who's
put
gonna
land
build the
combat.
Should be the best.
They don't build this. Oh yeah, you're right.
We have our own ships.
That's right, man. Alex, I'd much rather you play Dune with me and
I played
build our.
Dune this weekend.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and play Dune. All right. Well, yeah, I played Dune. Oh, I guess that's another news story. I played Dune Awakening over the weekend. I like Dune a lot. I like Dune a lot so much that I like the Dune TV show more than The Boys. This game has problems. So if even I see this game has problems, I'm sure haters and people that don't like survival games aren't going to like it. But I like it because it's Dune. However, combat, it's kind of terrible. AI for the PvE is terrible. They're expecting everybody to keep going through and go to the eventual end game, which is PvP. Now, PvP could fix things because, you know, it's one more fun. It's almost like an extraction shooter. We're out in the desert. Oh, shit, here comes a fucking team and take their shit and take our shit and take the...
Sandworms.
That's fun. And sandworms, and you can build fucking tanks and... Well, you can't build tanks. They said that's coming later. But you can build huge ATVs and buggies and storage. I think it'll be fun, but it won't change the world. Just look at it as Conan Exiles, sci-fi. If you love Dune, you'll like it. So I'll probably produce a video, edit something together, and put that up sometime this week. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you all very much. Come hang out with us on our Twitch stream as we wrap up Expedition 33 and do some Doom later on this week.
Dark Ages.
Yeah, we got much more on the way. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to our sponsors, Rocket Money, which is there to save you money and get you organized
Especially
with your money.
now.
Get on top of things. For sure, exactly. And thank you to them, and thank you to you guys, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.